Hello, loves, and welcome to my channel. My name is Keisha, and I'm here to present the Key to Unlock, a forum that educate, motivate, sometimes with a twist of comedy, yet inspire and assist one another in the key to unlocking a better you, a better me, a better us when you just need a boost in your day. Today's topic, we're going to be talking about what to do or how to handle when someone triggers you. Okay, you guys, I'm just going to hop right into it. So, of course, today's topic is just talking about how to handle or what to do when somebody actually triggers you. This can be things like somebody lying on you, somebody trying to get a rise out of you, somebody trying to, let's just say they ghost you, or they just do different things to trigger you or get you out of character, or whether it's conscious or unconscious, right? So, during my self healing journey, I did a lot of journaling and I came to a lot of like realizations about not only myself but things that can actually help others. And so, I kind of wanted to share like some tips that may or may not be able to help you when somebody actually triggers you. So, I don't know, let's just kind of go with a scenario. Let's just say somebody ghosted you, right? If somebody ghosted you, is 4 to 5 questions in any scenario that you use or that somebody does that may or may not trigger you, right? So the first thing you need to ask yourself is, why was I triggered? Like, do a deep dive, because to any type of problem is always a root, and if you get to the root of that problem as to why you feel a certain type of way, most of the time once you find out what that root is, you can kind of be proactive as far as resolving the issue rather than reactive, right? And you'll be able to catch it when other people do the same thing. You'll be able to catch it over and over again. So, why was I triggered? Like, what about this situation that actually triggered me? So, like I said, the scenario is ghosting. Let's just say you felt rejected. You might have felt neglected, ignored, right? If you're feeling these things, and I'm referring down to my notes, so if I'm looking down, I'm referring down to my notes. The second question that you need to ask yourself is, what happens when I dive into that pain? So when you write down your thoughts or you text your thoughts to yourself and you start like going through and be like, what is, you diving into this pain, like why am I feeling this kind of way? Why am I off my kilter, off balance because of this individual, right? Once you write down all your feelings, the third question you need to ask yourself is, what does this feeling remind you of, right? And so when you start doing that deep dive and be like, oh, this reminds me of this, or this reminds me of a previous situation that I had in my past, it could possibly even remind you of your childhood, right? Something that happened in your childhood as far as those feelings, the feeling abandoned and neglected and left out, or whatever the case may be. So when you start going through that, start asking yourself, like, what was this lesson that I learned from this? And how can I be better, right? And as you start to dig deep and go through, what exactly is affecting you and how it's affecting you, then when the next person come around and they trigger you, you be like, you know what? I remember those questions, like, this is why. And that way you can kind of get like a better handle on things. And once you kind of do that, ask yourself, what's the most tenderest thing I can tell myself when I'm going through this? Make it a good day.